We are down here at Sugar Beach, and yeah, like not a care in the world. We're soaking in the last rays of sunshine here, a little bit of thin high cloud out here, but you wouldn't know and you wouldn't guess that significant rainfall, strong winds are on the way, and even some snow coming our way this weekend. Almost every chair here out in Sugar Beach is filled. Winds today has been much lighter, so that's the good news here, because we are not dealing with any of that water being shoved onto shorelines. That's going to change later this week. I want to highlight where that rain is right now, which is starting to advance towards southwestern Ontario. I'm going to show you some rainfall warnings because City of Toronto, in fact, all of the GTA has now been added into the rainfall warning. All of that rain starts at noon tomorrow, give or take an hour, and heaviest is expected to be on Friday. This is going to be 80 hours of rainfall, my friends, that is coming our way once it gets going right around the lunch hour tomorrow. Now, I do want to do a little bit of math here. We did this off the top of the show, but this 80 hours of wet weather, you can really see that Friday is when most of that rain is expected to fall, 25 to 40 millimeters. But when you add up that 4-day total here, it's anywhere from 35 to 60 millimeters, but I think up to 70 is very easily attainable here by the end of Friday, and then a couple more millimeters through the weekend. And again, once the cloud and rain begins, we are not even looking at any sunshine until Monday. We're going to talk about wind direction here for a second, because earlier this week that wind was out of the east, shoving water towards Burlington and Hamilton. As we have gone through today, it's out of the northwest. It is pushing the water away from the shorelines of Toronto. And as we get into later this week, Thursday, Friday, we got to watch St. Catharines over towards Grimsby and Niagara Falls for potential shoreline flooding. Let's talk temperatures. I want you to dress for these numbers on your screen early tomorrow morning as you head out the door. So anywhere between 2 and 4 degrees, likely starting off close to 5 in through Hamilton. And because of the cloud, because of the rain, it is going to be much cooler tomorrow than today, with the wind starting to pick up as well out of the east-northeast. So 8 degrees, that's all she wrote. And let me tell you, that 8 is going to be the warmest temperature of the next 3 days for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. All right, so now let's go into the futurecast and time out this precipitation. White is cloud, green is rain. Tomorrow morning, we're good. We're still dry. Roads are still going to be dry. Could still see some patchy fog to start off the day, but it's overcast until the noon hour. There's lunch. There's Friday afternoon, or sorry, Thursday afternoon. There's Friday morning. It is still raining, and as I mentioned, it is going to be prolonged rainfall here as we go through Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. And I'm just going to pull up here that 7-day forecast, because a couple of things I got to point out. No, not that one. Let me pull up this one for you. Sorry, folks. Gray and wet conditions right through the weekend. I want to talk about Sunday, 5 degrees. Look at the start temperature, 2 degrees in the morning. We will likely be looking at some wet snow, especially north of Steeles. Could even see a couple of centimeters of accumulation once you get north of Highway 7. That's Sunday morning. Most of that will melt as we get up to 5 degrees, and then early Monday morning, risk for frost before we're back to double digits by Tuesday.